can get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining, and we are here to do another reaction to my man, Rick James, Super Free. And we've all heard this song, but I can't do this out the crew. As always, my man, Ali DA. What's going on, brother?
Yes, sir. This song here is definitely probably one of the most popular, most popular songs in the 80s. I mean, you hear it everywhere between being sampled by, different groups and this and that. And just Rick James, and shout out to Dave Chappelle, yo. Dave Chappelle almost like resurrected his career, so to speak.
Really did.
Well, it brought him right back into the limelight. So,
He really did.
I'm ready. I'm ready to jump into it, yo. Rick James.
Yeah, man. This is exciting.
Yeah,
this is exciting.
I just want to say one more thing. Shout out to my cousin Big Derek. Back in the day, we was in high school, young folks, yo. And this is definitely way before our time, but Derek was an old head, an old soul. He had the best of Rick James tape. We used to listen to that shit all the time. So
really,
yeah, I can definitely never say, I don't know no Rick James songs. I know a lot of them.
All right, that's what's up. Phenom 202, what say you?
Phenom 202, DDA representative all day, every day. Yo, he an icon, yo. He had, he was one of the first people I saw with the androgynous look, yo. Just kind of with the female. It was kind of before Prince too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Prince was popping. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Especially on the black people side.
And Rick James had braids, yo. He had like micro braids and shit.
I was about to say,
you know what I'm saying? There weren't no cornrows. There was micro
braids. Yeah.
And wore glitter, yo. I mean, and the funny thing is, if you go back, Showtime has a great documentary on Rick James. Like Ali said, Dave Chappelle resurrected his career. MC Hammer gave him a whole lot of publishing when you can't touch this.
Yeah, I was about to say one of the biggest songs ever.
And Rick James was sitting pretty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Rick James, RIP, yo, but let's get it, yo.
All right, man. Let me get this thing up. All right. You guys ready?
This boy be rocking thigh highs. Rick James. Thigh-high boots, like your boy's crazy, yo, with some leather pants. Let's go.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, yo. It's crazy. All right, man, let's go ahead and get into this Rick James. You guys ready?
Ready, yo.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go. He got the glitter in his joint already.
Shorty from Soul Train.
Oh my God.
She's a very kinky girl, the kind you don't take home to mother. She will never let your spirits down once you get her off the street.
Yeah, you're right. It's Shorty Girl from Soul
She
Train.
likes the boys in the band. She says that I'm her all-time favorite. When I make my move to her room, it's the right time. She's never hard to please. Oh no, that girl is pretty wild now. Girl's a super freak, the kind of girl you read about. That girl is pretty kinky. Girl's a super freak. I really love to taste her. Every time she's alright. She's alright. That girl's alright with me. Yeah.
This is a heck of a hook.
Yeah. Super freak, super freak. She's a very special girl. From her head down to her toenails. And she'll wait for me backstage with her girlfriends in a limousine. Three's not a crowd to her, she says. Room 714, I'll be waiting. When I get
Kiss her on her nose.
Candles. It's such a freaky scene. That girl is pretty kinky.
Yeah, he is.
The kind of girl you read about. That girl is pretty wild now. I really like to taste her. Every time we meet. She's alright. She's alright.
Yeah.
She's alright with me. Yeah.
Yeah, he can sing, man.
Oh, he can sing his ass off.
She's a very kinky girl, that kind you won't take home to mother, and she will never let your spirits down. Once you get her off the street, blow, Danny.
Go ahead, Danny. Yeah, why did they let Danny be in the video, yo?
I know, man. Show Danny some love. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, man.
This song is just so good. They could have let that ride for another 2 minutes for real.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a shorter version of it. They got a longer.
Yeah, for the video's sake.
Exactly.
It's look, what I got to say is it's Rick James. He can sing it. It really has all the elements of it being a hit. The hook is great. The hook is fantastic. The beat is amazing. Rick James is singing the hell out of it, and just all the video itself is even good. You know, I mean, the video is great for it being 80s.
Yeah, 81, early 80s too.
Yeah, early 80s. This is one hell of a video.
Yeah, and then just like I don't even know if you call it a bass line, but I guess that like as soon as you hear that, you already like like it's crazy.
Classic, yo.
And I will say this, man. Rick James is somebody who, his lyrics, he lived his lyrics. Like,
oh, facts, yo.
This song,
facts. He probably wrote this after a night.
Yes. Like, I will say that Rick James definitely lived his lyrics. Like, he wrote from a real life perspective what he was going through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So your boy. She's a super freak. He a super freak. They got a little freaky, yo. I mean, it got a little too freaky for him. That's how he ended up locked up. But he a wild boy, yo.
But the funny thing is with this, Rick James, like I said, when I saw the documentary, he talked about him wearing glitter. It was by accident. He wanted to stand out, yo. So he's like, the only thing about it is he got glitter everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But it's such a good song. Like I said, MC Hammer, made the song way popular.
Yeah, in the 90s.
You know what I'm saying? In the 90s. But one thing about Rick James, yo, he's a rock star, yo. And he ain't give a F about nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the Super Freak is such a good, fun song, but he had some slow songs, Fine Desire, Ebony Eyes. He brought us Tina Marie.
Yeah,
he brought us Mary Jane Girls.
Yes. Even helping out
and he was like a real
Tina Marie.
He was like a real musician too. Like he was a producer, musician. Like he was like really, really talented.
Oh yeah. He was so talented. He gave Eddie Murphy a classic.
Yes, sir. And we don't definitely do that one day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The party all the time.
Right.
I don't care what nobody say. They can hate on that song's a good song.
Yeah, I like it too. Yo. That's what I said. Fire. But yeah,
Eddie Murphy be in the studio like this the whole time.
And Rick James be like this, like
yeah.
He'd be on the board. He'd be on the boards, like doing the sliders. He's like,
I want to party all the time. Party all the time.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like we talked about, Dave Chappelle gave him a rebirth almost, like as far as like bringing him back into that public conscience. But the only bad thing about that was, I mean, Rick James was a wild boy, but it was almost like just because he was crazy wild, you know what I mean? Fuck your couch niggas, you know what I mean? But
I mean, Charlie Murphy Charlie Murphy one of the best storytellers ever.
Hell of a drug.
So.
Yeah. But it does, I'm just saying, sometimes it can take away, especially for the younger folks who didn't know. Like, honestly,
he really was.
Yeah, honestly, if my boy Derek won't play on that tape, I would be like, whatever, you know what I mean? But to know how, like, musically talented he was. As far as
absolutely, because
playing
Dave Chappelle was so big,
this.
It almost, and I see what you're saying, like the younger generation could think, oh, Rick James, more of a parody, or like Rick James bitch, like these type of lines.
Yeah.
But you got to go further back to know this guy was great. Like
talented, his songs,
talented.
man.
Yeah.
Like he could write, he could produce, He could play instruments and he could sing. You know,
Yeah,
it just so
he
happened
was
that
popular enough to do a song with Smokey Robinson, yo.
Yeah.
absolutely. Ebony Eyes,
Ebony Eyes, yo, one of the greatest songs ever written, yo. It's a
phenomenal
great
song.
man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, anybody got anything else to say? We can wrap this up, man, because Rick James, super freak.
That was a good song, man.
People have some freaks in their life, yo. And he's
Yeah,
right,
man.
yo.
Hey, yo, can we show some love to the Cheryl song, yo, the Asian lady? She's an icon, Soul Train, yo.
Soul Train.
All our young listeners, if
Yeah.
anybody who's never heard of Soul Train, do yourself a favor. Google YouTube Soul Train. You'll see the Soul Train lines, the performances. It was like TRL for black people, yo.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah, and if you, all y'all young folks, if you do got a super freak, like your boy said, yo, don't bring her home to mama. That's all. Let's Mike, so we'll get us out of here.
That's it, man. I like the way that wrapped up. And just as that, we're going to be out of here, man. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm Corey Roy. That's Hollywood DA Phenom 202. And we'll be back at you with another reaction. Peace.
Yeah.
She's a super freak.
I seen what you
Super
did to that,
freak.
Corey, yo. You said, yo, wrap up, yo, mess with a super freak. Wrap it up.
Okay, I didn't catch that. That was good.
I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can